Let me at him!
Well, there it is. Hi guys, and welcome to another Warcraft 3 4 vs 4 random team game. Dragon Falls is the map we're going to be playing on, and I am the yellow orc on the bottom position, out on the outside. Exposed, you may say. Well, that's no matter because I'm a survivor, and that's what this strategy is all about. We're going to survive and weather the weather, so to speak. Not sure why ping's going on early on, other than him being possibly AFK. We'll have to wait and see what he does with that. What his decisions is, whether he chooses to come back to the game or not, whether he's had enough and he's thought, you know what, the first couple of seconds of this game has been really exhausting, so I'm probably just going to like lay down for a second. Okay, so let's get some units out to begin with, so we can actually do our thing as well, instead of worrying about the other players. Okay, so, Poke at Your Face says, hey Gags, Race is the Orc, Heroes, Blade Master with Mirror Image and Critical Strike, Panda with Drunken Haze and Drunken Brawler. Units, I would suggest Cowcaster's Spirit Link and Witch Doctor's Healing Ward. But you may use any units, so the strategy is to keep your heroes in fights for as long as possible. Beef them up with early creeping, keep any rings of protection and regeneration that you find, use Mirror Image and Spirit Link, and then when the fight starts, use Drunken Haze on a large group of enemies, and then throw down the healing wards for some mega heals. All the while, your heroes are critical striking and tanking for your caster DPS. Have fun. Alrighty, so there we go. That's the strategy. Essentially is to survive. We're going to try to debuff the enemy in terms of the DPS they can do, and we're going to sort of buff up ourselves in terms of how much damage we can mitigate, such as the Spirit Link and the healing wards. So we're going to get our second burrow, Blade Master's going to come out, and then we're going to try to do some creeping, which is why I've kind of got the grunts. That's a little unfortunate. Mr. Rick here is still choosing to be AFK, but we'll carry on with the game, and if it is entirely dire, then we'll just do a second game. So at least you know what the strategy is, and oh no, he's decided to come back now. Hopefully that's not too late. We'll have to wait and find out whether that has devastated our team or not. So let's go and see. Blade Master Grunt almost ready to go. Creep this, and then probably team up with Red, do some solid creeping, even though that does sort of dilute a little bit the experience I am getting, but I'm going to try to tech up fast as well. I'm not planning on getting expansion because with the units and the heroes and such that I'm going, I shouldn't really need to worry too much about going critical strike and mirror image. So critical strike, mirror image, that feels really weird to do. I can't say I get to do that very often. Okay, more grunts coming out, so more grunts, more creeping, tech when we can. Looks like mirror image is pretty much done for. There's not even any point microing it back. And I don't think I want to use another mirror image because it's 125 mana. It just makes me think immediately when I look at that ability. If Blizzard came back and patched this, I could easily see mirror image going down to 70 mana. Like 70 mana sounds like pretty fair, considering how terrible it is. Alright, let's wait here, let's wait it out, let's get a couple more items and potentially actually go and create this, depending on how successful mirror image can be. We've got to be a little... No, I kind of really want to get as much experience as possible. So I'm thinking of soloing and going over here. I know I can do this. It's not easy, and I'm going to take a lot of damage, but I know I can do it. I'm probably going to get backpack, actually, just so I can get grunts to pull more items over to me. If I do mirror image again, I think it gets rid of the original one, so it's not really worth doing it multiple times. You can't stack them up, and it's not going to survive long, I'm telling you. That mirror image is not going to survive long. So the mirror image is tanking a little bit here. There goes the mirror image. I could have utilised him a little bit better there. But we'll see what the next one does. Either way, the healing cells are going to be pretty effective here. As long as no one ganks me. Oi! What the hell? Why did he suddenly stop attacking this one and go over and hit that grunt and interrupt his healing cell? That's a bit dickish, but there you go. Backpack is kind of useless because I haven't got any more units coming out. Oh well, I'm kind of annoyed about that. I didn't quite catch exactly why he did that, but he definitely did that. Why the hell did he suddenly switch his target? Getting into position is always a bitch. Clunky grunts. Yeah, good luck with that, to be honest. Good luck with that. Hmm. Don't want the Blade Master to take too much damage, because again, he can mirror image. Get these bad boys back if they can get back. Class of attack +9, that's nice. Tech is still going through, sweet. Get the lumber mill, get what we need to get. Gonna go mirror image level 2 because we don't get to see it very often, do we? Let's face it. Boost the speed, let's pull back into our base, heal and salve it up. We can get more grunts, and that's purely just for creeping purposes, really, more than anything, because the rest of the units are just going to be casters, where the tech is going through. Red's finished creeping that camp. On level 3 Blade Master already, you actually get a fair bit of experience doing that rubbish. I'm going to sell one of these Mantles of Intelligence. I can't see the real purpose of them. In fact, I might sell them both, because I don't intend to hold on to them. Now we're going to roll around to these experience joints over here. Thank you for the lumber, apparently. That's kind. Not really necessary, but kind. Strong invulnerability potion, that's for sure. Okay, mana is full. 2 mirror images now. One of the benefits of this mirror image is that for this creep camp coming up, you do tend to get mana burn. So there's a chance. Actually, I can get my panda as well. If I cancel that grunt, it's panda time. Get drunken haze. Send those blade masters in and see if they get mana burn. Oh wow! Okay, that's pretty good. See if we go for the big guy then, whilst these guys are getting mana burnt. Yeah, they're soaking up the mana burns. That's very sweet. This guy's about to go down. I'm going to get another tech in a second. Okay. Pass over that to the panda. He can take onto the bulky items. Might get one more grunt now. That's purely just for the salves and stuff like that. We could, if we want to, actually try and harass. Or we could look for more experience. Either way, let's go to see what they're doing, and if not, get myself a Zeppelin, then harass. Some shizzle going on up the top there. Looks like we've got some more creeper to go over here. Get those mirror images to tank if we can, so you need to attack those mirror images. There goes my friend, he's off on a different direction. Let's pump up the volume. Got Mr. Vogo's strength. Is it really worth trying to get the surround on this guy? No. Just ignore him. It's not really worth trying to get around him with some clunky ass grunts that are already behind in the first place. Let's move on, let's get on with the job. More experience, we'll take it. Mana stealing, that's okay. Can always sell that. Carry on creeping. We can visit the human's base afterwards. Just one player. I think my allies are handling this. These mirror images are actually doing a pretty good job tanking, somewhat. If the creeps could actually always focus on it, if they had a higher priority, because at the moment these guys poison, then they move on to the next creep, which is all my vulnerable ass fucking grunts, which are all going to die. Level 2 critical strike. Let's go. Oh no, something. Are they all giving up yet? Okay, looks like that attack is really stressful for them all. Didn't realise it was that bad. Okay, I'm going to move over then and teleport. All I can do is hope that's enough. I didn't realise it was going that bad for them. Like, is Red Red did go over there, did something. Not necessarily enough though. Need to drop this panda out, this stupid sapling. Nope, can't do it. Need to kill the Zeppelin then, just so I can get my panda out. Really clunky positions here. Really clunky. I think the game is over. Kind of almost want to check the replay just to see how little people built or something like that. See if I can crit this guy down quickly. Come on, crits. You've got it. I know you've got the crits in there. You can do it. Blade Master right in the front. It's always helpful. Too much. There's too many of them. Oh shit. Where the hell do you go? All I can do is run. Can't take them on. They're still too strong for us. Teal's out. It's not doing shit. Red's going lots of ghouls. Just gotta crit him down, baby. Green is still alive. This guy's doing... I'm just basically building some shit with him. We really should get him shims or something a bit more effective. Why can't we get him shims? He's not tier 3? Tier 3 then. Go. No wind walk to catch up with that guy, but I do have boosted speed. Come on, you can do it. I trust you. Come on! Free isn't enough to surround. The other... Both of these blade... They're blocking me and the Nagasi bitch. Oh, that's a lot of shims. Okay. Level 3 mirror image. Oh god, they were over here as well. Maybe I can't teleport. I'm gonna buy 2 teleports simply because I think this is gonna be a teleport crazy game.
You seek me help?
In come the shims. He's so greedy though. He's time for Drunken Haze on those chimeras. Chase them down, get the hippos on them. Vulnerability potions have been taken, that's unfortunate. Yeah, for they. Panda's in a bit of trouble here. It's hard to tell whether we're actually getting any success here because unfortunately they're in a really good position. Doing the best we can, but I don't think we're going to win this one. Shims are just too heavy, and I've been trying to pump out as many hippos as possible from this guy, but it doesn't seem like we have enough. Those shims just keep on chugging. That is one hell of a kick-ass position for them though to defend in. Ah, you bastard BattleNet lag. Bastard BattleNet lag. I passed that fucking town portal over and I went... And of course it doesn't fucking work because you have to wait another fucking 500 seconds for it to work. Well, that was a good game. We gave it the best go we could. Unfortunately, Rick decided to push out, as you would expect from a player that basically spent the first 5 minutes AFK. And yeah, I don't think we're going to get much else out of this game. I've kind of expended all of my resources and everything I can do here. Level 5 Blade Master, level 4 Panda. I gave it a really good go, but I think that's it. So thank you everyone very much for watching. We did try, but unfortunately the whole debuff stuff just isn't really rewarded well enough in Warcraft 3. Only in 1 versus 1 as Orc. Otherwise, maybe human as well, where you slow people, and Orc you ensnare them and drag them down a little bit and devour them. But generally speaking, in team games, DPS is the way to go. Flat out DPS. The strategy is solid, but we needed just a little bit more quality players on the team. I know I always end up blaming my team, but yeah, I think this was a little on the one-sided side in terms of sort of, look at that, like 5-3-3, 5. This is team 1, by the way, 6-4, and then team 2, me, and then back to team 1, 5-3, 2-2, 1-2. Yeah, it was a little on the 3.3 versus 4.7 or something. I don't know. It wasn't a straight up 4 versus 4 RT game. That was like 3 versus 4ish. So I think if we had a little bit more there in terms of sort of like player capability and actual genuine units and time spent, I think that could have well been a winning strategy, because we almost had it at one point, but we had to attack. We had to just keep the pace moving, because the guy was fucking not even there. He left the game, so no one wants to control that shit. And they had expansion, so we needed to make a move, and unfortunately that move had to result into attacking an undead base, which unfortunately has a pretty predictable result. Those shims were just too many. I really knew it. The moment I saw the shims, I was like, you saw, I don't know if you noticed, but as soon as I saw the shims, I go straight to the double Ancient of Wind and hippo, 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 hippo. I want literally about 20 of those queued. In fact, I'd build more Ancients of Wind if I could. I tried earlier, but I think it said we need more lumber, or we need more movement, some shit like that. So yeah, all I could do is build mass hippogriffs with that and hope that it was enough, but it wasn't. Just never had enough hippogriffs to really break through that. Fun game though. Entertaining. It's just a shame we couldn't take it further, but the Blade Master's good. Mirror Image, somewhat underrated, but still a terrible spell. Absolutely awful. No doubt about it. In this current state, with 125 mana spent on that, and no Windwalk, it's awful. It is awful. If you could get Windwalk at the same time, yeah. But unfortunately, the way Warcraft 3 works is you can't. You have to choose between Windwalk, Mirror Image, and Critical Strike. And there's one very obvious answer there. Critical Strike and Windwalk. Mirror Image never gets a chance because it's utterly garbage. It needs a huge buff overhaul. It needs a way higher priority system in terms of creeping, because the amount of times those creeps were just like, I'm going to start attacking this Mirror Image. No, I'm going to go into your Grunt now. That's healing up with Healing Salve. What? Why? Why are you doing that? Please tell me why. The Mirror Image should be soaking up that damage. That's the whole purpose of the Mirror Image. It's not fucking there to do damage, because it can't. Its only job is to soak damage. And if it can't do that, then what is it doing? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.